very good evening to you. Thank you so much for joining us on this week's edition of Business News. My name is Dianime Uko. This broadcast is reaching you live on StarTimes channel 103 and on our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. Do also click the follow button, like and engage with us there. On Business News tonight, we will be highlighting some booming businesses in the country and also the high cost of commodities recently in the market. We shall also bring to you other reports that featured within the week. Please stay with us. We begin tonight's package from the Hilltop Mansion, where Akwa Ibom State Governor Umoeno says he will announce the platform to seek the people's mandate for a second term at the appropriate time. Addressing the people of Itu, Ibionibom Federal Constituency at a town square meeting, the governor insists that the major concern should be having a leader that will deliver dividends of democracy and not the political party he emerges from. Government House correspondent Clement Barikui reports.
This is the 5th Arise Town Square Meeting and Empowerment Series, an initiative by Governor Umoeno to support farmers and entrepreneurs at the grassroots. In Itu Ibionibom Federal Constituency, 141.5 million naira were distributed to 223 beneficiaries under the Farmers Grant. 142.7 million naira were received by 309 beneficiaries under the Traders Grant, while 140 persons benefited from the Equipment Support Scheme. 20 million naira were presented to 4 beneficiaries under the Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Scheme. Governor Umoeno told the people he will continue to run an all-inclusive and unified government, insisting that Akwa Ibom people deserve good governance. He announced the distribution of food items to all local government areas by the Bulk Purchase Agency, beginning in 1 month's time.
As much as we can, we will continue to run an all-inclusive unitary government for our people. When it's time for election and campaign, we will tell you which party we have come with. I have not seen, and I stand to be corrected. I want to be told, and I want to be shown the political ideology of any party in this country that differs from the other.
Stakeholders of Itu Ibionibom Federal Constituency recount the many life-touching projects of the present administration in the area, promising to stand by Governor Umoeno as he continues to bring development to all parts of the state.
Thank you for the effort you've made and the successes you've recorded in the governance of Akwa Ibom State.
Your Excellency, we are also happy with you that today you've united Akwa Ibom. The camaraderie that we knew in Akwa Ibom State has returned.
Your Excellency, we stand today to say thank you. Thank you for what you have done. The people of Itu Ibiono are saying thank you, and we are grateful.
High point of the town square meeting was the presentation of the needs document of the federal constituency to the governor. Clement Barikui, NTA News.
Away from the government house, let's move to the legislature, where Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly has passed a resolution calling on the state government to promptly reinstate former employees of Ibom Airport Development Company Limited, who were previously integrated into the mainstream civil service. The resolution follows a report by the House Committee on Special Projects, Implementation and Monitoring in a petition by Udeme Macaulay and Ubong Samuel, submitted on April 23, 2024. Our House of Assembly correspondent Nsikak Okon reports.
Chairman of the committee and member representing Baridi State constituency, Uwemu Boita, report that The transfer of certain employee of Ibom Airport Development Company Limited into the mainstream civil service resulted in the loss of salaries and ranks for the affected staff. He further explains that though some members of staff who were absorbed into the civil service were later reabsorbed by Ibom Airport Development Company Limited, the issue of restoring their seniority was not addressed.
Were reabsorbed by the State Ibom Airport Development Company Limited, but despite the reabsorption, the aspect of restoration of seniority was not dealt with. 6. As Akwa Ibom State Civil Service has not shown any rule in the Akwa Ibom State Public Service rules nor circular, neither has Ibom Airport Development Company Limited shown any rule or regulation in its staff condition of service to substantiate the occasion loss of career progression in service, nor the other hardships caused by the absorption into the mainstream civil service and subsequent reabsorption to the Ibom Airport Development Company Limited.
The committee's report was received through a motion by member representing Oda State Constituency Sunday Johnny and seconded by member representing Ibom State Constituency Eric Akwan. The House later dissolved into the Committee of the Whole, where members reviewed and adopted the recommendations of the committee. The House, in a resolution, also advocated the restoration of the ranks of affected staff and payments of any outstanding emoluments.
Accordingly, the recommendations is hereby adopted for immediate implementation.
The Speaker, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, Udemoto, directed the Clerk of the House to relay the resolution to the relevant authorities for necessary action. Nsika Okon, NTA News.
In the same vein, worried by the alarming rate of prostate cancer affecting the male folk, the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly has passed a resolution mandating Ministries of Health, Information and Ethical and Attitudinal Reorientation Commission, EACOM, to initiate and sustain public awareness campaign on the dreaded disease. Assembly correspondent Nsikak Okon reports that the resolution was passed sequel to a motion brought before the House by the member representing a Senudim State constituency, Prince Ukpong Akpabio, on the urgent need for government intervention to combat rising incidences of prostate cancer.
The lawmaker Ukpong Akpabio, while expressing worry over the alarming rate of prostate cancer, notes that while some health challenges like malaria, diabetes and polio are receiving international, national and state attention, prostate cancer, which has become a leading concern among men, is given less attention and intervention.
Worry that a greater percentage of our men today are not even aware of the high risk associated with prostate cancer or the importance of early detection, which result in late-stage diagnosis, which the cancer is less treatable. That is how the Ministry of Health can initiate and sustain an early prostate cancer screening exercise for men between the age range of 40 and above in the state. Then thirdly, mandate the House Committee on Health to oversight on this matter.
Some lawmakers described the motion as timely and lauded Ukpong Akpabio for bringing up the matter and cited the importance of a sustainable enlightenment campaign, which can help for early detection, which they say saves life.
When you talk about cancer, a lot of people do not know that prostate cancer even exists. Because the level of awareness and the campaign about cancer generally tailored towards women, breast cancer, cervical cancer. Nobody is talking about men. As much as possible, we should avail ourselves the opportunity to be screened and do regular medical checks.
While we are expecting government to intervene, it is important that young men and even women should actually look at their lives span, because that's one of the things at level. And of course, it is important that they run frequent screening so that the early detection can be about. Because most times, like I said, those symptoms they normally show up in that reason.
It is so devastating to the family that the wife, the children, and everyone suffers the impact of prostate cancer. I know that what we're doing today is first and foremost an awareness, because raising this here on the floor of the house is awareness.
The Speaker, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, Udobotok, after due deliberations, directed the Clerk of the House, Seka Obong Orok, to communicate the resolution to the appropriate quarter for necessary action. Seka Okod, NTA News.
We take our first break. When we return, more stories. Please stay.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way.
Get ready for the 3rd edition of NTA Uyo Virtual Children's Paper Presentation. Submit a write-up on the given themes. Category A, Bridging Gender Gaps in Career and Leadership. Category B, The Impact of Teenage Mentorship by Parents and Teachers. Interested schools should register and submit entries on or before May 15, 2025. Rate 20,000 naira per school. Shortlisted candidates will be invited for virtual paper presentation via Zoom and grand finale. Date Tuesday, May 27, 2025. Venue NTA Uyo Arena. Time 12 p.m. prompt. First prize 100,000 naira. Second prize 70,000 naira. Third prize 50,000 naira plus many consolation prizes. For enquiries, please call Ekaite on 0803-882-7840. Our children, teach them well and let them lead.
Rose Bay Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suite for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Badger Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
At NTA Television College Jos, you will dive into exhilarating hands that will fuel your passion in education and propel your career to new heights. We don't just teach, we craft the next generation of media leaders. Explore our diverse offering, understanding the personnel matters and issues in the public service, basic development communication, financial reporting under IPSAS and interpretation of public sector accounting standard IPSAS, audit, internal check and control management, video camera maintenance, new technologies, optics, fiber, IP technologies, automation, storage management, and wireless technology. Challenges and opportunities in the secretarial profession in the digital age. Digital marketing, basic drama, online reporting, understanding the provisions of the revised public service, audio engineering operations and maintenance, camera operations, and intermediate drama. Mark your calendar. The second quarter of 2025 is your launch pad. This is your moment to seize the future. Announcer Management.
You're welcome back. In this next report, resist every temptation that may distract you from your goals and remain focused towards achieving academic excellence. Commissioner for Education at Akwa Ibom State, Professor Ubong Umo, was speaking during the 2025 matriculation and graduation ceremony of Peace Institute of Management and Technology, Peace Poly, Abak. Kelvin Samuel has details.
So I will urge all the students here and outside the world to learn, and when they learn, they should be prepared for the leadership that is coming ahead.
Life is a race. You must discover your field of play so you can also emerge a prize winner just as I have.
I want to build an empire that will help this country positively.
The occasion is the 2025 matriculation and convocation ceremony of Peace Institute of Management and Technology. Gracing this event are the academia's political and traditional leaders, parents and students from far and near. In a speech, the Commissioner for Education at Akwa Ibom State, represented by the Assistant Chief Education Officer, Messi Okure, charges the students to remain focused, avoid distractions, but determined to achieve their goals in the institution.
I urge you to embrace opportunities that lie ahead, engage actively in your studies, uphold the core values of the institute.
The special guest, Clement Jimbo, and the rector in their separate speeches admonish them to be good ambassadors of the institution and nation by setting their priorities right.
That given equal opportunity, every learner is a potential achiever. Do your best to know better. When you know better, do better.
They should try and acquire skills to add to the academic exposure they have gotten. And for the matriculating students, we encourage them to take their studies serious because they have the question to answer of what they finish with in school.
They are going to the labor market with knowledge of skills. And God has been so kind and gracious to us. We have excellent teachers, excellent lecturers, excellent studies that we've given to them.
The event featured presentation of awards to outstanding personalities and the inauguration of the new ICT center named after Clement Jimbo, member representing Abakika and Itimepo Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives. Located at Kilometer 4, Ekorabasi Road, Mbarakon, Peace Management and Technology Institute is accredited by the Federal Ministry of Education and the National Board for Technical Education to provide knowledge for the empowerment of students. From Abak local government area of Akwa Ibom State, Kelvin Samuel, NTA News.
Another break beckons. When we return, we have more stories on the business sector. Please stay.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way.
Get ready for the third edition of NTA Uyo Virtual Children's Paper Presentation. Submit a write-up on the given themes. Category A, Bridging Gender Gaps in Career and Leadership. Category B, The Impact of Teenage Mentorship by Parents and Teachers. Interested schools should register and submit entries on or before May 15, 2025. Rate 20,000 Naira per school. Shortlisted candidates will be invited for virtual paper presentation via Zoom and grand finale. Date Tuesday, May 27, 2025. Venue NTA Uyo Arena. Time 12 p.m. prompt. First prize 100,000 Naira. Second prize 70,000 Naira. Third prize 50,000 Naira plus many consolation prizes. For enquiries, please call Ekaite on 0803-882-7840. Our children, teach them well and let them lead.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afagafort, off Back Road, Uyu. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class Blue Sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served. served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efang Street, Tafara Fort, off a back road Uyo your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
You're welcome back. Let's now join Divine Favor Edith as she brings us a report on the high cost of food items in the markets.
Food commodities and other items in the market has continued to experience small increase in price. Residents in Uyo have expressed displeasure, especially on the continuous hike in prices of rice and beans.
I buy rice 400 naira. Rice is too cost. Everything has gone up. It's not even only beans. You can see now we are buying bag of beans 180, 200.
Following the high cost of these staple foods in the market, sellers attributed the high cost to economic challenges in recent times.
The maize and rice, because it's that one that is very cheap. Uncle is too much, 500 and 600. Some they say 700.
They patronize all type of it, but the one they patronize most is the one that is cheap. Like a local now is cheap. Compared to iron, iron is high, brown beans is high. So as such, they are going for what is cheap because of their income.
Currently coming to buy from a vendor like this small cost right now is 6,000 naira, which currently I cannot afford any longer. Things are getting higher and higher, so I think personally affording rice for a common man is no longer things for the common man. The cost of living is killing the living. The same story for beans and every other one. All of us, we've gone back to Sunrise. Going to buy Uncle Beans is something else.
They are now looking for local beans because that is the cheapest.
They, however, appealed to governments to swift into action to regulate prices of commodities in the market.
One government to release the price of fuel. They said fuel be the problem of all this thing. So please, this government release the price of the fuel. May the thing come down, may rice come down.
The cost of transportation, yes, that is the major thing for now. It's one of the major factors that is causing the thing to go up.
If government can do anything about it, it could help us, especially students like us, we are students. So it's really on a high side.
Nigerians in Uyo are hopeful that with the intervention of government to regulate prices of staple food in the markets, low-income earners can afford to feed adequately. In Uyo, Divine Favor Edith, NTA News.
Nature has its own way of distributing resources on earth. Kogi State in Nigeria is lucky to be one of the blessed states with fertile land for agricultural produce. Cashew, a seasonal fruit, is one of Kogi's many agricultural produce. How is Kogi utilizing this blessing of cashew, and how are the farmers faring? John Yakong in this special report tells us the market situation there and efforts to improve production and marketing of the product to serve as a foreign exchange earner for the states.
Cashew is a seasonal fruit edible by both humans and animals. It comes in red or yellow attractive colors After the consumption of the fruits, many who do not know the value of the nuts throw it away, but this is where the eyes of business people at local and international market lie. Kogi State is ranked the highest producer of this commodity in Nigeria, with an estimated annual production of 350,000 metric tons in 2024.
Cashew nuts can be likened to golden seeds due to its ability to spur economic growth.
Though the state has no juice or seed processing factory, the product is a hot kick as people from different parts of the country and even abroad come to Kogi to buy the product.
And not only that, they even discovered that most of even the trees in our various villages are being bought, by these foreigners.
Because of the high demand for it, some people harvest the nut and abandon the fruits on the trees. Visit the markets and you will be surprised by the prices of the product this harvest season. For instance, a kilogram of raw cashew nut is sold between 1,600 and 1,700 naira, or between 160,000 naira or 170,000 naira per 100 kilogram bag in Anyigba, Kogi State, depending on the quality.
We are getting almost 52 KOR, which is of international standard.
We are trying to educate our people, to encourage them and to sensitize them to the benefits of processing, of establishing processing plants.
With this high value on cashew nuts, it has become imperative for the state to harness the potential in this subsector for a prosperous economy of the state and the country at large. No wonder at the flag-off of the 2025 cashew season in Anyigba, Kogi State, the event attracted investors both within and outside the country.
Kogi cashew is a globally very good cashew as per the quality and the quantity.
Kogi State Commissioner for Agriculture, through the Special Assistant to the Governor on Agriculture and Cashew Production, told cashew farmers and traders that the state government is rolling out policies and programs to improve cashew value chain in the state for economic prosperity.
All products being gotten from the state here has to be tagged from the state, Kogi State agricultural produce.
On the issue of quality of seedlings and use of modern technologies to increase production, experts are of the opinion that farmers' training and extension services, in addition to adoption of modern technologies such as agrochemicals and processing industries, will increase value chain addition, which will in effect bring in higher income and generate more employment opportunities.
The farmers in Kogi State are well exposed to these technologies, like integrated pest management, you see, fire terracing.
How is the newly created Kogi State Commodity Exchange Export Promotion and Marketing Development Agency harnessing this opportunity in cashew production?
And that's it on Business News tonight. Thank you so much for being a part of it. My name is Dianime Uko. Good night.